It's JessJayDuB, and I would like to say to you, welcome!
You know who it is.
What is going on? Guess who's back with another video? And I know it's been a while since I last put out a video, but I'm back now and I have some fresh and fun content for you. And I also have a new series that I'm going to be starting right here on my channel, and it's going to be every Wednesday. But before we get into that, let's slide to the side for a sec, and I would like to share with you a PE moment. Personal experience, if you will. Now, a few years back, I've been under a lot of stress. I was under a lot of stress. Let's correct that. I was under a lot of stress, and it got to the point where that stress became very overwhelming, and it kind of put me in this state where I was not getting anything done. I was frustrated. I was just not in my right state of mind. And with the stress crept in its sneaky little friend called anxiety. Yeah, it got to the point where I was like bugging out, so to speak. I was developing like physical pains in my body, you know, the usual back pain, headaches, heart palpitations, abdominal pains. Like I was getting sharp, like cramping pains in my belly, and it really made me feel as though there was something physically wrong with me. Aside from the fact that I had no focus, no motivation to do anything, I was fatigued all the time. I got little to no sleep. So that's how severe it was. And like I said, it got to the point where I started believing that there was something wrong with my body, because also with the stress came fear. Alright, so I went to the doctor, I got checked out. They told me I was fine. So I went to a second doctor. He told me I was fine. Went to a third. She told me I was fine. So at this point, I'm like, alright, y'all doctors is bugging, because my body is wilding out and nobody is giving me an answer as to what is going on. But the funny thing is, all three of those doctors, what they did ask me was I under a lot of stress? And the female doctor, she asked me, am I experiencing high levels of anxiety? Let's take a moment. Yes, I was. But the thing is, I didn't know that until I sat back and I really thought about the circumstances and the things that I was dealing with. I was stressed out. Now, think about the time in your life when you were up under a lot of stress, when you were dealing with things that you did not know how it was going to turn out. You didn't know how you were going to pay for this or pay for that, how you were going to take care of this situation. You had this thing to deal with and that thing to deal with, this thing called anxiety that I never knew anything about until I actually had it. But I don't claim that anymore in the name of Jesus. I rebuke that. These things can attack you from all different directions. Like, do you understand? Like, you had school stress, you had work stress, you had family stress, you got life stress, you got being a man stress, you got being a woman stress. One of the most famous things that you would hear people say is that stress is a killer. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that stress is the killer, but how you respond to stress. Because you could respond in a sense where it's either you have control over the stress or the stress has control over you. And back then, the stress definitely took over and it had control over me. Like I said, it started making me believe things that were false. I actually thought that I was sick in my body. That's why I went and got checked out. But I wasn't. But it was the fear of what was happening to me physically made me believe that there was issues with me. And that fear can get so intense that you will not even want to leave your house. You will not even want to associate with other people. You will not want to do anything that you would usually do because of the fear of aggravating any of the symptoms and causing the stress to get, the anxiety to get worse. And when you're in your stressful state, you're not motivated to do anything. You're just bitter and you're just annoyed, and people just aggravate you for no reason, but they're not really aggravating you. You're just already in an annoyed state of mind. There's no positive thoughts going through your head. You're just constantly negative. You're in this valley. You got the dark clouds just over your head. You're in this storm, and everybody else seems to be having the time of their life. Like everything is just working out for other people, and you are just stuck accomplishing nothing. And it's like, what the? Yeah, I can't say the other part because I'm a Christian. Yeah, I don't do those things. Hallelujah, Jesus, all the way, every day. So, if we look at the word stress, right here, okay? Really look at the word stress. 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 Someone trying to repair every situation solo. Think about it now. Was there a time period that stressed you out? Was there a situation that stressed you out where you were actually trying to take care of business yourself? Now, at the time, for me, yeah, I was trying to get everything done on my own because I'm like, yo, I'm a man. I got this. I don't need nobody's help. I don't need your advice. I don't need this. I don't need that. Because I didn't want to look weak. And as men, because I can't really speak for women, but as men, we don't want people to perceive us as weak, as inadequate. That's not us. We want to give the impression that we got things under control. We got it handled. Don't worry about it. It's covered. I'm at the point now where stress got no place in my life. And this is the message that I want to bring forth to you today in this video, that you cannot solve every problem on your own. Because when you get to that point, that peak of where you just cannot take no more, where you're looking at this situation and you're wondering what is going to happen, how is this going to work out, why is this happening, when is this going to end, that is the point where you're going to break. But at that point, I want you to know that instead of breaking, instead of giving up, because you're not supposed to give up, and instead of giving in to your emotions, why not trust Jesus? Yeah, you heard me correctly. Why not trust Jesus? Why not put your problems in His hands? I mean, no situation is permanent, so that means that a change is going to come. That means that things will get better. Right now, in this stressful situation, you are blinded into believing that you are going to get out of it, that it's going to get better, that there is a way out. But you see, Jesus, He provides you with direction, okay? You see, what it is was, I didn't want to put my trust in man, but I did put my trust in Jesus. I mean, for crying out loud, He's a God. Why wouldn't I want to put my trust in Him? Why wouldn't I want to give my problems on over to Him? Because I know that He can take care of it. He is a God. He can do things that I cannot do. And I want you to know that when you get to that point, when you have done all that you can do, just know that Jesus, okay? Jesus can do things that you cannot do in your situation. Man is not going to, how you'd say, be the best option because they got issues of their own that they're dealing with. They're human just like me. So I'm not gonna put my problems off on another human being. You were created the same as me. No, for what? I'm gonna put my situations, my problems, my worries, I'm gonna put them onto God. Because I know He got it handled. We are surrounded by so much negativity that worrying about a stressful situation, letting it just burden you and not being able to get anything done, that's not what you need in life. You need constant reinforcement. You need encouragement. You need to be motivated every day. You need to be in a positive state of mind every single day because that's the only way you're going to get anything done. Because when you were in that stressful state, were you able to accomplish anything? And if you did, it probably would take a very long time. No, because you're not motivated to do anything. And then you just become this blob. You just become this sack of sorriness and patheticness. And you get nothing done and the days just go by and you're unproductive. And it's like, ugh, that's not what you want to do. You want to take stress by the collar, hold it up high and say, hey, yo, enough is enough, aight? You ain't about to run things up in here. You heard me? That's what you got to do. And you give it on over to Jesus, and he will take care of it. But you have to want his help, all right? That's the trick. Giving it on over to Jesus is fine and all. Yeah, Jesus, take care of it. You got it. I'm good. No. You have to invite him in to take care of things. And the way that you do that is say straight up, listen, Jesus, I'm dealing with something right now, and I don't know how I'm going to get out of it. I don't got the answers. I'm trying to figure this thing out on my own, and I'm stuck. It's beginning to worry me. I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting annoyed. I'm snapping at the kids. My wife or my husband is bothering me. Like, I ain't trying to hang out with no friends. Like, my boss is on my back. This schoolwork is ridiculous. I don't even want to be in school. You see? You start thinking, right? And it's like, Jesus, come on, please. You got to step in. Help a brother out. All right? Now, I don't got the answers, but I know you do. So please, give me direction. Let me know what it is you want me to do. And I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I'm not going to go griping to anybody about it. Instead, I'm just going to give it on to you, all right? Because I know that you're faithful and you wouldn't forsake me. And I know that you got this handle, and I'm just going to enjoy life. I'm just going to be happy. I am not going to allow stress to control me. I'm going to take control, and I'm going to show stress who's boss. And that is what I wanted to share with you today. Do not allow stress to take hold, to take control, to dictate, to determine what you do in your everyday life, because it will consume you and it will destroy you. That is my message for today. And know that Jesus is here for you like he was here for me. And now stress is a thing of the past for me. Yeah, there are some situations that come up that's gonna annoy me a little bit, but I know that I have a God, okay? I have a God who is gonna take care of things for me. And all I gotta do is make sure that I do my part for him, okay? Because I know it's a give and take. If I want God to do something for me, I gotta do something for him. It's like that with any relationship, all right? That's the understanding I want you to have. So say bye-bye to stress, start making changes, and know that you have a God on your side. With that being said, I would now like to announce my series. It is going to be every Wednesday, and the series is entitled, Why Not Wednesdays? And as you can see, if you may not have already put it together, this would actually be the first video to kick off that series, all right? So you're gonna have to tune in every Wednesday to find out what the series is about, to see what videos I upload, because it's gonna be a variety of things, and I'm definitely gonna let you know right now, you're going to want to tune in. And if you're new to my channel, if this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, hey, how you doing? It's good to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end. And just for you, I'm gonna put a link down below to videos that I have done in the past, anywhere from skits, one-man skits, to taking secular music and turning it into gospel music. Those tracks are fire. You definitely need to listen to those. Like, I just did a remix to All I Do Is Win, 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 No Matter What. I'll put a link to that one right up here. You definitely, no, it's up here. Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to that. It's gonna be up there. Check that out. It's fire. Drop a comment, drop a like, let me know what you think. Drop a like on this video as well, and let me know if this video gave you some encouragement, if you now feel inspired. And the comment down below, also anything you want. I check the comments and I will respond, all right? And don't forget to turn your notification on, you new subscriber. I'm speaking it into existence. You are going to be my new subscriber, and I claim that in the name of Jesus. Down below or on screen, if it hasn't popped up already, are my social medias. Feel free to check that out as well. It is entirely up to you. Don't forget to turn notifications on. That way you will be the first to know when I upload my very next video. And that is the end of this video. And like always, remember, being blessed is way better than being stressed.